Well, hello people, and welcome back to part 4 of our Manor Lords Update 5 run. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Such drama last episode, as we took control of our third province, Kleine, Nolle, which is currently still suffering from a fuel shortage. So I think we'll add some more people into our charcoal kiln here, and double check our woodcutters, where you're all at. Yeah, they're all very far spread, aren't we? So I think it'll be a little while before our foresters can make an impact, but we are still trading some basic fuel here as well. At the same time, they also request more market area U4 here. Yes, 0 free store locations, perfect. Okay, well, let's give them a new market as well. I suppose we'll just kind of tack it onto the back of this one. That'll work, right? Give us 20. We should see them begin to establish new business ventures, which they are. Fantastic. Come on, good store going up. Brilliant. Work area is empty. Do you guys have a herb garden here? Looks like you don't have the option for the upgrade, so yes, there you go. The herb garden's on the side. There's a lot of people to work there, but these guys have so many free people for jobs here, so we'll find a way to put them to work. Fishers are all fully stocked too. Yeah, I guess this province just doesn't have any resource, does it? So they have so many spare people. With that in mind, Kleine Nolle hasn't specialised, the AI hasn't chosen. So I think given the fact we have no real resources to make use of here, I think small holdings would actually be a really good specialisation. So driven from Bamberg by the bishop's heavy tithe, we learn to keep our hearths warm and our tables full by our own hands. We waste nothing, tend every plot with care, and set down roots where we can live by our own labour, not by the bishop's mercy. So it essentially allows the back gardens to become their full-time job at level 1. Recently added in this update. We also get increased approval from food variety, and successful tree planting, which is quite important for this province in particular. I think we'll go with small holdings then. We do get a slight debuff from the tithe tax, but that's okay. I think I'm going to up their land tax as well, because we do need some, and the royal tax is only getting higher, so we'll tax the new people more, I suppose. Wonderful, that should be fine for them. And then let's check out a small holding. So let's take one of the larger vegetable plots as an example. It's this one here. So the residing families become permanently assigned to their backyard extension to increase yield. So I think I'll do this on a few of the spots, of course, which takes a working family out of the pool. I mean, what you're kind of lacking here, we could do with more meat, I suppose. Let's also make some of these goats over here. Small holdings. And the honey as well. How much honey are they selling here? Quite a lot of it, actually. And it's selling for quite good money. So I think maybe we'll invest in some honey in the other provinces too. Because these guys do have a lot of money. Which we will try and spend today. Heading back over to Hockweg, we'll just do a quick happiness check. You guys can disband. From you guys just missing your meat and fish, are you? There is a reserve set on this pond, isn't there? Yeah, there you go. Let's go down to 10 fish. With that in mind, when this freezes in the winter, these guys are going to need another source of meat. We should also be producing a lot of roof tiles here now as well. Yes, we are. So we need only 40 to start selling those, which we absolutely will do. So we will export, and let's say keep in a reserve of 30 for our own purposes. But we essentially have infinite supply of those roof tiles. Hopefully you're also seeing the supply here too. Yeah, there's a lot of clay in there. I'm going to stick another family in the clay furnace. This way we can start to essentially mass produce, because that'll fund a lot of this province's expenditure. And then back in the capital, in Rangbachau, I'd also like to get involved in some honey, especially around these orchards and vegetable plots here. So it's 50 coins. We can't plant these large burgundies yet because the seed expense is so much, but I'm hoping some honey upgrades here that will help us generate a bit more cash. Our logging camp is up over here now too. We'll stick a forager in, get the last of the mushrooms. And then we really want to consider, I think, some more potent force. I'd like to move to crossbows. So I wonder if I could actually start to trade in those. Just saw some more money come in. I'm going to go ahead and do another spot of honey. Is there anyone living here yet, actually? I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. They should come in. We're over 50% happiness. Yeah, coming into bows. So we're currently buying war bows for 12. And crossbows are 15. We also developed an armorer's shop last time, didn't we? So we could produce that ourselves now. We're going to start importing crossbows. It is a major trade, so we'll have to wait for some regional wealth to sell it. What are we buying so much of here? Spending a lot on small game and barley, aren't we? Let's adjust those values there. Seems to be draining our cash reserves. Let's come back down to 10 for the barley. And then food. We're importing carp from the other province now. So I'm going to turn off the small game import. And we can also re-employ our hunters now as well. Now we're back at max capacity over here. Has a wheat harvest happened yet? Or a rye harvest? Yes, we have 2 rye grain. Did we not build the windmill out here? Oh no, we must have been out of planks. Or timber, I suppose. Which should be being sorted now. I wish there was an option to keep the employees when you do move a building. I think it'd be handy. Yeah, so we do have people living in these little apiary spots now. And then that honey that we will be producing any minute now. I'd also like to sell as well. So export the honey. I guess over 10 seems to be our baseline for the moment on supplies, doesn't it? So we'll go with that. Cool, we are just about starting to accrue enough wealth to pay the royal tax. These guys are transporting. We do have plenty of ale in the system here, don't we? Yeah, 66 of it. Cool, and fruit is also starting to become apparent here now as well. A few points of unhappiness. Yeah, animal produce and fruits. That'll subside, hopefully. Once all this stuff comes back into the supply chain and our new fruit orchards begin to blossom, which will be good. Go ahead and finally build the wind turbine. Not wind turbine, windmill even. There we go. And we'll just have a little road. Comes onto the farm and possibly around the back of the fields here as well. Seems like a sensible shortcut, that, doesn't it? Your productivity is 3%. You have 92% extensions. There's another royal tax increase. Oh, enemy presses claim to Kleine. No, we've only just taken it. Who's claiming it? The green guys? Okay, well, you're not having it. Cunts and Merton are at war. And the battle site is right here. Enemy units have been spotted. They're bringing in mercenaries. Wait, is that behind my province again? It is, isn't it? Every time. Alright, well, we'll kill you here. Meet by the castle. They definitely just summoned archers right in here, didn't they? Every time this happens. It's just the strangest thing. It's like it knows I'm recording. Boys, come line up here. See, like, we don't have many numbers. We need to actually buy some more retinue here as well. Come on, I know you're in here. There we go, holy crap. Yeah, they're right here. Start shooting these. Get the spares. The retinue should mess up a unit of archers, no problem at all. Is making the fights quite cheesable when they keep spawning at my back door, just ready to be clapped before being able to get into formation. But if this is how they choose to go about it, who might say no? Oh, we lost the whole retinue there. Holy crap. Wait, are they dying to friendly fire? Did I just murder all my own people? I have a strong feeling I did. Do I want to get some mercenaries in to help with this? I feel like we're about to win. They really tore through. Oh, these are heavy mercenary archers. Maybe that's why they died. Yeah, you're the only dude left, man. Get out of there. Run away. Run away, my friend. These guys really did some damage to us. Took a lot of them out right there. There goes the other retinue. All of our retinue is gone. That is horrifically terrifying, everyone. So we might be relying on some mercenaries to defend our borders in the coming days. Come on, come kill these guys. Holy crap, that was horrific. That was absolutely awful. We lost so many men just then. Really quite terrifying. More units have been spotted. Oh, are you being serious? You're bringing in more here? I'm going to need mercenaries for this. Where are you lot coming in at? Yeah, these guys are coming this way, aren't they? These are only light mercenary archers. They should be able to do some damage there. You guys just come and chill at the bottom of the hill here. We'll see which way they're going to come down. And uphill again. They're going to come right... I'm hoping they'll just run right to the battlefield. New message. Make it worthwhile if you drop all your claims. What does that mean? He's going to claim the province though? Because I'm pretty sure I'm claiming his claim, aren't I? So I'm not sure if I agree to his price, if that will actually give away the province. I'm not sure on that one. Mercenaries are still quite far away. I just need to let them pin one unit here. About to come back down. Also, why did the enemy spawn here but my guys spawn over there? Absolute nightmare. Yeah, they decimated those guys. Totally reliant on the mercenaries now to help us win this. We've lost so many people here. We're gonna need a few church workers, I feel. Get ready, boys. You guys making it over here? Taking so long. Mercenaries finally arrive. I have to say, the AI presence makes the game significantly more dramatic and interesting, doesn't it, from just farming berries and growing wheat. It really changes up the pace of the gameplay. Alright, just a bit closer here. What's that? The trader's like, don't mind me. Just passing through. He's unfazed. The hardy people of Rangbachau. 101 bodies are currently unburied in the province. Holy crap, everyone. Horrific scenes. We've lost our entire military force to that invasion due to mercenaries spawning literally at our back step. Right, well, you boys better hang around because if it goes bad again, we might need you. I'm gonna have to disband pretty much my entire roster here. I guess I can customize the retinue. By customize, I mean buy more of you in. Although I can't do it while we're at war coming up. Oh yeah, there we go. Just bring 5 back in. We've got to be careful with the royal tax now as well. Plus actually paying the mercenaries. 143 bodies litter the town now. Goodness gracious, absolutely horrific, isn't it? We'll wait for this war to finish at least. Mercenaries can guard the town if another invading force turns up. Over at Hockweg we've got some slight unhappiness. What's wrong? Just meat and fish, yeah, that's because the pond has frozen over, hasn't it? It's also the expansion in there as well. And over here, yeah, I just want to wait for that roof tile trade to open, really. And then we should be okay. We got the iron coming in. Yeah, it's very nearly empty, actually. There's only 3 left there now. More enemy units spotted. Man, these guys do not let up, do they? Holy crap. I'm going to need more mercenaries to deal with that. And there is none. Of course. Fantastic. What are they bringing in here? It's all light stuff. We've already got light stuff as well. Okay, let's see if we can channel them kind of through this valley here. Looks like they're approaching this way. Definitely no more mercenaries for me this month. Got a strong feeling we might lose this here. Should come and engage me from this distance. Really want to see if I can try and kite each of them off here. Oh, they brought even more in? What? Are you kidding me? Are you being serious? We're going to lose this. 100%. Any mercenaries? No. I can bring the retinue down, but I can't see you doing a vast amount, I'll be honest, boys. I can't see you making much of an impact. Who are you guys shooting at? He's over here. Yeah, we've 100% lost this here. Yeah, they're just gonna get swept. There's no escaping that. Don't bother. Just leave it. Just leave it. Battle lost, so they took the province back, right? They did. Peace declared. Between Merton and cunts. Absolutely horrendous, everyone. So we lose the province that we took last episode, leaving us to massively need a rebuild of our own armed forces. I'm going to go for crossbows. 3 of them. And then we'll come into our trade here. Yeah, we know it's called, don't worry. We will come to our military. We'll stop the import of warbows now. And then I also want to start producing my own iron as well, so we can just have better equipment. We'll import iron ore, quite a bit of it too. Let's go for 20. Could get a dedicated trade route, but I think we'll just see how we fare without it. And it's that industry to process the iron ore. We'll want the bloomery. Can we get you around here, I wonder? Doesn't quite look like it here. Oh no, yeah. Cool, that'll work for me. Right next door to the pub. And as long as we still have happiness and space here. Did we lose employees at any jobs in that war? Don't think so. We should be seeing honey fall into our... Yeah, we're seeing honey come into the supply chain now as well. 6 of them so far. I wouldn't mind a few more of those, to be honest. Do another one there. Hockweg needs to sell something else. I think I might have had another trader in so we can move more volume. The fish should also thaw out as well again in the not too distant future. The iron pit is totally empty now. I might actually send some of that iron back. Yeah, I'm going to send iron ore over to the capital where we can process it for essentially the main army here. Let's get 2 people in the bloomery. And then with those iron slabs, we'll process them. We've got a blacksmith here. You can produce... Being able to produce our own tools would be really good. We'll do that and eventually turn off the import. So we do pay 13 per tool, which is a constant ongoing expense. And then the armorer's shop. You can produce us plate armor. Just so we can take a bit more of a beating on the battlefield. Because those basic spears got absolutely trashed there. Oh, I guess we don't get the equipment back, do we? So we'll have to re-import all those spears. That's a real shame. It would be good if you could scavenge the battlefield. Yeah, sure. Just import some spears again then. That's fine. So I think we'll also go for another level 2 here as well. To bring in a boyer's workshop. Which is one of the only artisans we're currently lacking. Pretty much everything else but that one. And then we'll probably produce the crossbows ourselves. Because I think they're just going to be too expensive. We'll alternate between crafting iron parts here for them. From our own iron, which is now entering the supply chain. And we have 103 iron ore making it in. Which is all being processed here. At the bloomery. Hopefully we'll see this arriving. And transporting it. There you go. She has iron slabs. Which then go to the armorer's shop. To be processed. Super. Another supply chain set up for us. In terms of taking another province back, I wouldn't mind claiming this one down here. If we're going to trade provinces this episode. We have stone. Salt. This is quite a decent province, this one. There's 2 rich resource nodes, and it's obviously just across our border as well. So I'd quite like to make that. We also have... Do you want another one here? Enemy unit been spotted. Band of raiders. Ha! Yes. Please attack them. Please. Oh, that is so satisfying. Is that all the army you can muster? Well, how the turntables. Wait, you're gonna burn them down? Please burn them down. Don't come for me. Are they coming for me? That one is. But he's destroyed his retinue here. Why are you coming for me? Oh no, are you? Very confused. I don't think the raiders know what they're doing. Yes. Yes. Instant karma. Don't you love to see it, everyone? Don't you absolutely love to see it? Yes, burn them. Burn them all. Oh, that's so satisfying. Even though moments ago, these were my people, but... You know, life changes, doesn't it, everyone? There you go. There you go, Merton. Enjoy Kleine, Nolle. You idiot. And I will start a brand new fresh province. What a clown. Hope you enjoyed that. And we'll watch the devastation as instant karma collapse the AI. Wonderful little round of applause there, everyone. And the frames do stutter with the fire, by the way. You'll probably notice that in the recording, I imagine. I think it's just a early access bug with the fires. But fantastic, everyone. Absolutely wonderful. As long as they don't come over to my province next. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, but that was great. Absolutely love that. So we'll keep accruing the influence until we can take province south of us. So we've got a lot of unhappy people here. Because your beverage has slowed. We ran out of beverage, have we? Over here. Oh, man, those flames are even affecting the frames over here as well. Yeah, I think we just ran out of ale, haven't we? I think so. How many tools do we have in at the moment? 15. Okay, I'm going to use this point to kill our own tool import then. Now, honey's also making it in here now as well. Anything else we can sell from here? Did we end up selling the hide? I think we did, didn't we? I've come into... Oh, you keep sending me back to general. Do we have some bugs here? I think we possibly do. Hold on. I think this attack is really murdering the frames. I guess we'll just watch it then. But is that all the defense you can muster? Why didn't you hire 1,000 mercenaries like you did to take the province? You idiot. Oh man, he's really destroyed them. Yeah, just devastated. Do we even want this province back now? Probably not. Probably not. Put the bandits in here. Looks like they're looting the market. Oh no, they killed the ox. Oh no, the ox died in a horrendous position. Just like, he died mid-turn and immediately went to rigor mortis. There's no explanation for that, is there? Goodness gracious. I mean, I was expecting a bit of fire. I didn't want you all to perish. But the question is, will they rebuild now? Because they didn't in the beta branch. They're rebuilding the market. But beyond that... I mean, if that's the case, if they're not going to rebuild, that's essentially this province just in permanent devastation. Oh no, that just got rebuilt. Yeah, they are rebuilding. Fantastic. Wonderful. That's good to see then. Yeah, they definitely are rebuilding. Okay, well, the people will flourish, but I hope you've learned your lesson. You would have been better off under my stewardship. I think it was the take-home point there, wasn't it? Pure drama. We're very close to being able to unlock this roof tile export here. Oh, actually we are. I want to do that. Fantastic. That will get these guys to produce a lot more money for us. At least a lot of regional wealth. And then back in Rangbachau, we have pretty much everyone is unhappy because our meat supply has dried up. I guess that's because we're sending all the iron ore via the pack station now, isn't it? Because you guys were relying a lot on that fish. We've sent it all now, so we can actually swap that back over. Go back to sending up. And if meat supply is so sensitive here, let's go ahead and invest a bit more money into it. I'm going to go full pig and goats all the way through here. I'm also going for some living extension upgrades as well, because we did just lose quite a lot of the population in those initial wars that we've just suffered. That plate armor is also coming through into the supply chain now as well. Does that mean we can customize our retinue with that? No, so we can buy it locally or import it. Oh, look at that. That's so sick. I love that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, we'll buy it locally then. So we can outfit our own retinue. And we will also at the same time buy some more retinue. Has a pet falcon that he uses for hunting and scouting, defeating foes. Secretly pagan. Former mercenary, often changing sides. Obsessed with cleanliness. Wears a relic around his neck. Loves animals. And eats more than anyone else. Of course. I like the little fun descriptions for the retinue. So, if you're suffering the frame drops after a fire, a reload seems to fix it. Does work for me. I'm going to go ahead and plant beetroots here. We can finally afford to stock one of these vast fields. We should have quite a few people living here. Yeah, there's 2 separate families. So that'll be plenty to harvest all this. That will actually probably leave us being able to export some vegetables, because that's going to leave us in huge surplus. Wouldn't mind a few more apiaries down here as well. I think we got some spare spots. Have we for back garden upgrades? Looks like we do. We don't need so many people at the church now. These guys can chill out. So they're all coming to pay their respects, are they? Isn't that quite sad? We'll take a moment to respect the fallen, everyone. Very humbling, that, wasn't it? Just a brief moment to remember the fallen. Yeah, everyone here is unhappy because we've lost our meat supply, so we could do with addressing that. Obviously the wild animal deposit isn't going to do it much longer. I was hoping I'd see more of an impact from the chickens. What's that butcher focusing on? Mutton. I think also it's the sausages, because we're seeing pork come in quite a lot now. I'm up to 5 sheep in the pasture as well. Well, if we start producing mutton, that'll give that time to actually, you know, breed, to create a larger flock. And then once that's kicked in, we can focus on switching back and two between these. Now the blacksmith is transporting from the bloomery. That's good. Still got a decent supply of iron ore in. And let's go ahead and turn you into our joiner shop as well. Just need a few more coins for that. World tax increase, that's fine. There we go. Let's get the boyer's workshop in, and then we can start to produce our own crossbows. Back up to 17 spares. And I'm going to continue to just occasionally buy retinue. And then outfit you all locally with that armor. Armor really does make quite a big difference. Come on, boys. Let's get our boyer done. Marketplace supply is still okay here as well. Too bad. So produce planks for us. Crossbows, sorry, which requires planks. And iron parts. How much iron parts to import? I imagine they're in crafting materials, are they? Yeah, they're quite expensive, especially when we can already produce them ourselves. How are we doing for tools? Yeah, we are maintaining. I probably wouldn't mind a second blacksmith, you know, to focus on both of these. Because tools are pretty important. Is there a potential candidate for another blacksmith? these guys here. That is leaving us with quite a lot of level 2 houses though. And we are struggling with the beverage supply. Yeah, I think it's just the malt coming in, isn't it? It'd be really good to get a farming province. I'd love to be able to supply my own malt. Having to rely on imports is just... it's quite inconsistent. But we could possibly bring in a second trading post as well. Because these guys have so much volume of stuff to move through this one already. And then maybe we can just have a trading post that focuses entirely on moving kind of food produce. And then this can do everything else like shields, firewood, salt, etc. Looks like that meat's come into the supply chain now, has it? Yeah, I've seen some sausages come in. Yeah, which has just left our tier 2s unhappy. With the beverage, which hopefully will tick over. Wonderful news, you guys should be seeing some decent regional wealth now. Or none at all. You're spending quite a lot on tools, aren't you? Let's go ahead and get another family in here. I'd love to buy you a horse as well, actually. 60 regional wealth. We also want to plant here at some point. Let's go ahead and get every living extension. And I think we'll build some more houses here. Let's establish a bit more road network. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I guess we'll keep everyone kind of living. Do another little switchback road down here, actually. Cross that into the province. We'll go ahead and some apiaries, animal pens in here. Alongside the horse as well. Which leaves us with a stable space requirement. Upgrade that on there. Get all these guys prepped for animals once the regional wealth begins to roll in here. These guys are also in need of a basic food supply as well. So we'll just import some carp. Because I think we're going to have to wait for the lake to replenish, aren't we? Here we are. Down to 10 here, so we'll have to wait for that to come back. They can just pay for some basic carp supply until that restocks itself. We're also starting to stock our crossbows over here as well now, which is great news. Go ahead and add another retinue with locally purchased armor. Just one more to do there. So we'll have to switch that other guy back. Fuels were still on 19, so shouldn't have to switch that back just yet. I think I am going to go ahead and grab that other level 2. So we can have 2 blacksmiths. The iron ore, which I'm very wary of, is still coming in. Iron slabs aren't accumulating because they've been immediately consumed, essentially. As long as we have iron coming in, we should be okay. Yeah, Hotqueg's running out of food. That's fine. The pack station supply obviously can't send carp anymore. If we have a little bit of meat surplus over here, we could probably give them some sausage. What are you producing for us? Not vast amounts of anything really, are you? I suppose we could send roof tiles over. They're almost on infinite supply here. Or just the straight up raw clay. I suppose it doesn't have to be the roof tiles, does it? Yeah, we'll send the roof tiles, because I can probably just sell them at the other province if I don't end up consuming them anyway for tier 3 houses. And in return receive sausages. There we go. That should help them out a little bit, because they're about to perish actually. Only 1 month worth of food left coming in here for these guys. And then we'll start bringing in some goats as well. Super. Your horse should have arrived now. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Forages is empty. So do you guys stop working? You are still transporting. Looks like they're still working the herb garden even in the winter, so I guess it's fine for them to stay there. Here's our burgage plot level 2. And yeah, we'll do another blacksmith here. That's definitely what I want. And then we don't have to worry about switching between tools and parts between the two of them. In terms of level 3 housing, we could bring our first one in. I think we will do that. And then we'll just see exactly how he settles into the economy. Because with a consistent meat supply, everyone's pretty happy. It looks like they're going to send all their sausages there, aren't they? I wonder if I can add a sausage reserve, if you like, onto the pack station, because I don't want to take it all. No, not here. Maybe it's on the butchers itself. We can set the reserve for sausages. We'll have a look here. Let's make this highest priority. We can see our first level 3 house settle into the capital town here. Should look pretty nice. Do look very fun, the tier 3 houses, don't they? So you want footwear, which we'll need a cobbler for. You also want grains. So footwear and grains is what is added to their requirements. There we go, that's now just become... Oh yeah, there is some being processed. Rye grain is going down into rye flour. Okay, yeah, there we go. We can see it coming in there, can't we? Rye grain's being processed. I guess we'll want the bakers in that instance, won't we? Let's change this one over to tools. And that one should still be on iron parts. Yep, that's fine. We're slowly seeing our crossbow numbers tick up here. Very gradually. That was such a squeaky bum moment, wasn't it, for losing our entire force there, totally dependent on the, what they called, the mercenaries. Yeah, I think with the volume of stuff we're trying to move through the trading post, food is almost taking a backseat to it. So, I'm going to go ahead and build another one. Because we've got the families to stock it. Yeah, I guess we'll have it up here, by this new little town centre that's developing outside the castle. Which I wouldn't mind possibly bringing in the stone walls at some point. I'm going to delete the inverted wall. I'm going to delete that other small little tower as well. You guys are really lacking food, aren't you? I wonder if you were so reliant on the carrot import from here. Yeah, I think we'll have to switch back to that. Because sausages just aren't in big enough supply. Go back to receiving cabbage, actually, because we have a lot of cabbage in the other province. These guys are near totally perishing. I think I'll pay for a dedicated food route here as well. So they're going to start leaving if we don't help them soon. A level 2 church here would also be nice. We want 20 dressed stone and 20 mortar. We'll import that. So we'll do 20 mortar and then 20 dressed stone as well. I'm going to need the major trade route on the Dress Stone as well. Yeah, our people are trading here. Just wait for that stuff to come back in. Stocks damaged by weather. At the storehouse, really. Okay. Well, we'll upgrade both of these to large. And then here, we'll set up the new trading system. So it looks like stuff's even been imported here as well. Despite the fact there's currently no trade for this one. We're importing roof tiles here. I guess they're coming from the other province, but I thought they would have put them in the storehouse first. But we're certainly not importing them here, are we? Let me check this trading post down here. Yeah, not imported here either. They have to be coming from... So the pack station is delivering goods to the trading post, which is interesting. Whether or not that's fully intended or not, not entirely sure. So let's decide how we're going to divvy up our two trading posts. So this is obviously the primary one. I think we'll take all the food export out of this. So we'll stop importing small game and stop exporting carrots. That leaves no food being traded at all. We'll also do the barley from this new one as well, since it's, I guess, technically food stuffs. So we'll do 3 families in here. And then we'll bring all them back in. So import the 15 barley here. Import the small game. And then that should be fine, I think. We'll leave it as that. I'm going to up that small game to 15 as well, actually. Might also import some carp. We'll go for 10 there. Give you guys a horse. And then we'll hopefully just see that work as intended. We hope anyway. Our fruit orchards are starting to blossom here as well. That'll start making it even more varied. Let's get those hunters back in as well. There's a lot of level 1 burgers plots knocking about here as well with not fully upgraded gardens. How's the honey doing, I wonder? Only 16 honey in. What was the threshold we set on the trade? 10. I'm going to move that honey trade from this trading post as well. Since I guess it's still technically food, isn't it? Not sure in terms of how this will actually pan out for the economy. But we'll find out. Let's also export the wax as well. Not using that for anything right now. Army numbers are coming up quite nicely as well now. Just missing some more recruits. We're also at the point of being able to claim another province, which I would quite like to do at least before the end of today's episode, having lost one today. And Rangbachau is in my sights, I think. So I think we'll go ahead and launch an invasion here. So considering an invasion, I think we're definitely going to need the mercenaries. Which ones do we want? Probably these guys give us 3 units. Oh, that's 2 units of crossbowmen though. So war time, everyone. Do we go to war? Mercenaries have changed again, and are actually cheaper. I'm gonna bring 2 in. Immediately. Claim with influence. Or you come down here. New message, you're just gonna ask me to give it up, aren't you? No, is the answer. This is kind of tidy. We've spawned by some of their mercenaries, so go and kill them before they get here. And then my mercenaries can come down with the merry men of Ryzen buckle. Where's the battle site here? Oh, right on the rye farm. How dramatic. Let's arrange these mercenaries here too. I think we're okay here. Let's see if we can intercept these before they make it to the battlefield. New message. Yeah, in conversation. Okay. Seems to be going well. Somewhat, at least. Battlefield's here, right? Let's line up our spears either side. Our crossbows just behind. And these guys come behind as well. As I done. Very nice. I imagine that's not going to be the end of their assault. It's usually much more dramatic than that. Running low on wealth here. Really? Is that all you're going to send? Just 2? I mean, okay. I'm not going to complain. I feel like I can probably afford to disband a flock of crazy geese in that case. Because they're going to cost me the most amount of money. There we go. I knew it wasn't over. No, it wasn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, have you come to burn my town? And you spawned in behind me. Please don't burn the town down. Let's get all these guys. Yeah, fire broke out. You've been serious? Spawning behind me. They really need to fix that. That's such a pain in the ass. And movement is blocked apparently. Right, come on boys. Back up to the town. That begins. Right, let's get all of our archer line here. Follow there. And then we'll send the mercenaries in to actually fight because it saves our own men from dying, doesn't it? All the pigs are burning, that's so devastating. All my supplies up here as well. They immediately broke after an enormous fight on the hillside here. Some screenshots. You can get stuck into these. You guys shoot on these. Horrific scenes by the cabbage fields. Just there. Just screaming going on the streets, my word. Okay. All of you can get stuck in here. Very nice. Region ownership changed. Everyone immediately disband. I can't afford to keep you. There we go. Fantastic. Everyone go home. Well fought, gents. Another horrendous fight. We're going to need some people working in here as well. Got a lot of homelessness now. And we're going to need to rebuild a fair amount of stuff here. Oh no, the goats went, did they? That's very disappointing if the goats died, everyone. Thankfully they came in here rather than the town centre. I also need rubble stone to rebuild some of that. Did we get anything else here? I think that was it, wasn't it? We're going to need to import some stone as well then. Import, how much was it we needed? 15, okay. Let's go ahead and do that. 15 rubble stone. I think that's all the destruction we got. We should be seeing all of these rebuilt pretty swiftly. Another fantastic news. We have Mad and Claimed Ryzen back now. For which we'll actually need to go into a settlers camp, send that out, but we can't afford that yet. Especially since we have this tax bill to pay to the royal court. So we won't be able to settle that province just yet, I don't think. I'm going to briefly unassign the ox as well from the farm. Because I want him on construction duties out here. We need to do something with the rye flour. We do need a baker's. And also a shoe shop as well. But honestly, that's kind of not priority right now, at least. We're also in the midst of another rye harvest here as well. Just interested to see how much we get. Get a person back in the windmill so we can start processing it. Let's start picking it up. We're getting 48 so far. So 48 from a field. Let's make all these houses like highest priority here. The world tax has just increased. That's brilliant. We could have a real problem paying that actually. I might have to heavily tax my people. I think we're actually going to have to adjust the tax rates dramatically here. No tithe tax. Not 15%. Holy crap. Not that high anyway. Yeah, 15% is what we'll go for. And we'll also do the same here as well. Because the tithe tax accrues us influence, which I don't really need right now. We'll do 15% land taxes. We'll see if that... How long do we have to pay that? 154 days? Doesn't seem an awful lot of time, does it? I do need some more hands on deck here, actually. So... I'm going to take some loggers. And a mushroom picker. Get these houses built back up for the people. So we only gained 11 and 19 there, which isn't a lot at all. So I'm going to go for even higher taxes. Oh, can I afford even 25%? That's a minus 18 happiness debuff. I'm going to do both of that. Because if we can't pay that royal tax, I'm pretty sure that the enemy lord will actually invade us, which would be horrendous, to say the least. We would not be able to defend against that. Everyone's mostly back to full happiness at Ryzen Buckle now. And indeed at Ockweg as well, we're mostly happy. A pretty volatile episode today, so much has happened. I'd like to start processing that rye flour. Unless I just straight up want to sell it. Only sells for 3 though. No, I think we'll process it. We just need a baker. So do we have a possible candidate here? I think we'll just upgrade this guy. We'll lose a goat from there. And how are we doing for sausage production here? Yeah, that's still producing. We're up to 16 sheep now. I feel like that could be a good time to possibly switch back to mutton. But keep the reserve at 10. and 4 lambs, respectively. Don't want to trim the herd down too much. Couple of living expansions to be had here as well. Bring those in. Have a look at our recent trade records here. Let's see what we're exporting. Salt is still counting for an enormous amount of our income. Shields as well. Okay. We're still maintaining tools as well. He's just cleaning the province again. Ryzen buckle. I'm going to have to defend this with my army. Because I can't afford to bring in mercenaries before the tithe tax comes in. New message. You can make it worthwhile if you drop all your claims. I'm pretty sure that'll give him the province if I do that. We are currently winning and he hasn't summoned any forces. Just trying to keep an eye out for his mercenaries coming in. We've got stocks damaged by the deep mine at Hockweg, have we? So if we have not enough large storehouse workers, that's a possibility here. Let's come back to Ryzen buckle briefly. That's already Hockweg. And that will chill out on deep mine production and come and put those people in the storehouse. Fantastic. Okay, so the war is still ongoing, but no one's gone to the battlefield yet. It's constant, isn't it? I'm not sure if this is the hardest difficulty, where they're constantly challenging you. Or if this is just how aggressive they are anyway. We got Spurs plot 2 over here now. I'm going to remove the goats. And add in... See, we could do... We do want shoes as well, don't we? Alongside bakery. I'm going to do bakery because I want to process the bread. Hey, hold on. We just got another message. I'm going to save here. And then we'll see if actually falling to his demands does give him the province. Right back. Let's just save for like 500. See if he responds to that. Peace declared. Right back. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, so the war didn't end. I am still winning the battle for Ryzen buckle over here. He also didn't give me my money either. The bakery is now up. You will focus on rye flour. You should be going to fetch that immediately. That should satisfy your grains. Which then leaves only footwear for us to fully satisfy tier 3 houses in the capital. I don't think we're quite ready to bring in the final artisan yet. I'm just kind of wary of this war. That's apparently still going on. I'm still winning. I also don't think we're going to be able to pay the royal tax here either. Enemy presses claim to Hockweg. Are you being serious? 2 battles at once? Well, you're not having it. Hunts and Art are back at war again. We've got 2 battle sites now. Well, we'll defend to the last man, whatever happens. They're attacking straight away from Hockweg, aren't they? Let's come meet down here. Doesn't look like a massive force, it's all light troops as well. And we'll see if we can catch you coming into the battlefield here. Please don't send more. Just please don't. I just want to rest and grow rye, and all you do is attack me. Okay, here we go. You shoot them. Yeah, those crossbows do significantly more damage, don't they? So they're actually coming around side here for some reason, but I won't question your tactics if you just want to suicide yourself into me. Perfect. Thank you very much. Very happy with that. We'll have our front line up to reform crossbows here. Currently winning 2 wars, but they're actually losing the Hawkweg one. But we shouldn't be in a minute. So much fight in this episode over here. Not just me as well, we saw another lord get his cheeks clapped as well. I do wish the AI would claim on each other. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Where's the other unit over there? March forward a bit here. Just to the edge of the forest land. You can move in formation just by hitting left click here. Let's board them in. Can make it worthwhile if we drop all our claims, 499. I may withdraw my claims for such a price. I feel like he refused the old one. I'm probably really massively misinterpreting that, but we're about to kill him anyway. Is that all his men gone? No, there's more coming. Oh no, victory. Fantastic. Wonderful. Mental, just constant. Just can't catch a break, can we? Holy crap. And the very most unthinkable might be about to happen now. That we probably spent too much money on those mercenaries early. I'm not generally not sure what's going to happen here now, as we're about to probably be invaded by the Lord, I imagine. Who we will not stand a chance against, I know that, because he comes in pretty well beefed up. We've got some dead people here as well. The church should be going to clear those up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're making so little treasury wealth at the minute. So here it goes. Here's what happens when we can't pay our world tax. That was one, yeah. That's the Second War one. I'd like to find out what happens right here. In debt to the king. So he hasn't attacked us, but we are still in debt. And we have another year now to pay the annual tax to gather 600 regional wealth. So with that in mind, then I think we just have to go for much more population expansion. So we have just simply more people to tax. We'll carry on doing that up here. Let's bring in houses that at least have one living space upgrade. I guess does that earn us less tax? Because is it taxing us per person or per property? I'm actually not sure. It's too steep to build there. That's okay. We'll continue to surround these little areas, hopefully. Yeah, that'll do. There's only one back garden upgrade there, but I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. We also were in debt to the king. We've also lost -2 king's favour. So all priorities now really go to trying to get that paid off, and then we can settle our 3rd province here, which is a really good one. Well, hopefully won't be too long before we get the regional wealth back again. Or the treasury wealth to actually colonize that province. But otherwise, guys, we'll leave this episode there. Another absolutely hectic session in Manor Lords Update 5. Losing a province, gaining a new one, fighting wars on multiple fronts, all whilst trying to maintain the war effort and everything else that goes with having a Manor Lords population. A ton of fun Update 5. Having the AI in the game is making an enormous difference to just like the month-to-month gameplay. Just having something to interact with, some sort of danger, really pushes Manor Lords so much further up in a list of games I can really thoroughly enjoy for many thousands of hours. A huge shout out to the YouTube members and patrons supporting these videos. Links down below if you're interested in that. And don't forget to check out Instant Gaming, where you can pick up Manor Lords indeed for very cheap. That does help support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you next time as we desperately try to pay off our debts to the king, whilst also maintaining our own borders. You're all so much for watching, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.